We got our own squad.
Welcome back to the Aquitaine.
Our own, at
Because of
least.
your outstanding service to the Alliance, GTVA has granted you command of your own elite fighter squadron, the 70th Blue Lions. This is quite an honor, pilot. Receive all your briefings directly from
Our
the
own
pilot.
fighter squadron, finally.
As squadron leader of the Blue Lions, you will be granted the highest priority in ship and weapon selection, but choose your ordnance carefully.
Nice.
Review the tech room database if you have any questions.
Nah. Good.
9 Sathanas juggernauts have now entered the Capella system, and intelligence has sighted even more in the nebula, converging on the jump node to Terran Vasudan space. We are on the threshold of new apocalypse. Though the juggernauts have not engaged our warships, they have set course for the Capella Star. We can only speculate about their intentions. This development cannot bode well for the Alliance. Allied Command is committed to evacuating all non-essential personnel. The contingency plan is in the works to hold the Shivans here in Capella, prevent the expansion of the Shivan incursion to other systems of the GTVA. The 70th Blue Lions will provide the fighter cover needed to get our convoys out of the system. Millions of lives are at stake here, pilot. If we fail, all our worlds and systems will be in jeopardy. The GTVA has just unveiled the newly developed Brigands-class heavy assault fighter. With 8 gun banks, you'll have sufficient firepower to make short work of enemy targets at close range. The Brigands can accommodate fire control for up to 2 different primary systems.
What should we give our squad?
You may need to allocate
Heavier
more power
assault
to weapons
type
to fight
fighters, or
effectively, so make adjustments as needed.
more versatile?
You have also been issued the GTW.
Ah, there it is, the Kaiser. That's what I've been waiting
For
for.
its limited op-eval period, only select units will be authorized to carry this weapon. The
Nice.
Kaiser emits focused wavelets of subatomic particles that bombard
Basically,
the target,
whatever it hits, it
causing the
kills.
wave function of
That's
the
why I love it.
particles to collapse and emit intense zero-point energy microbursts. The Kaiser is the product of our research into Shivan weapon technology.
Damn straight. Worth every penny.
Finally, we have received the
Wide
new
area fighter
GTN-11
suppression
Inferno,
warhead.
a wide area fighter suppression warhead.
Another
Use the
remote
Inferno,
detonator.
Press your secondary trigger once to launch the missile, then press it again to detonate.
I don't know,
The
Robert
indicator will
Loggia.
display the distance of the warhead from your ship. Upon detonation, the Inferno releases multiple submunitions, which themselves contain ultra
Again, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall while he was recording those lines.
As we speak, convoys
I like that
of
we get our orders
transports,
right
freighters,
from
and medical ships
Admiral
are heading
Petrarch.
for the jump nodes
At this
to
point,
Vega
Robert
and Epsilon
Loggia.
Pegasi. The evacuation
Because we
of
are the
civilian
squad leader.
personnel proceeds on schedule, but the enemy offensive has intensified. We have blockaded the Gamma Draconis node, though Shivan forces are swarming into the system. The 53rd will relieve the 309th of the Gamma Draconis node and will deploy the 19th to hold down the 4th to 3rd Fleet headquarters as we evacuate non-essential personnel. Command needs a closer look at the juggernauts, so we'll be sending in the 91st. 70th Blue Lions will be sortied to the Epsilon Pegasi node.
Need to come up with a secret handshake or something just for the Blue Lions.
Blue Lions, your mission is to escort a 4-ship convoy to Epsilon Pegasi.
There's gotta be a
Group consists of
growl
civilian
involved.
transports Lambda 1 and 2, GTF Sulla, and the medical ship GTM Vesalius. All have minimal armaments and vulnerable hull plating. GVC Neptune leads the escort. At 14:15 hours, the Shivan corvette Abraxas and a wing of Manticore fighters attacked the convoy. The Neptune called for assistance, so you're going in. Theater wing will stand by to reinforce your position. Call them in at your discretion.
Never do.
Good luck, pilots. People of Capella are counting on you.
And if you're the Shivans, why don't you just have exclusively Sathanas ships? Like, you have those. All right, Kaiser 6.5. It's even better than it was before. I just feel like we should have 2 Kaisers, right? Double Kaiser. Double the pleasure. Tempests, they know. I guess I'll try out the, what did he call this? What did Robert call it? The Uranus. Although I do love me a Perseus. Maneuverability poor. Alright, never mind. The other blue line. I can't get a 4th blue line? Son of a bitch. Alright. But I've got my Perseus. Can I go with the dub? Yeah, I can. Kaiser. Why mess with the formula now? 2 Kaisers, 320 Tempests.
Alpha Wing, you have your orders. Prioritize enemy bombers.
Always. Oh, that's good. Oh, this is gonna just decimate our enemies. Think of it here.
Bandits incoming.
Give me any of that.
The Shivans will not relent. Maintain your escort of the transports. The 70th Blue Lines are here to assist.
All right. But I'm the one who should be saying that. I'm in charge, Alpha 2. Stand down. We'll talk about this later. Forget Flyboy Jr. is famously
Hilo
mute.
bombers inbound. Designation Scorpio. Intercept that wing, Alpha. Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration. Alpha, the Neptune is gone. All Allied warships are currently engaged. You're on your own out there.
That's a confirmed
Barb
kill.
for the course, command. Save for those reinforcements should we need them. Yep. I'm loving the Kaisers.
Emerge from subspace. Take out its turrets before they rip through the convoy.
Yes, sir.
Nope.
We'll take him down.
Hold on. Beam turret.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Good luck, Alphas. Can I get Zennian 0 for my +1, +2?
Alpha, you're too far from the convoy.
Heads up. Enemy wing closing in.
Seraphim bombers with fighter escort have jumped in. Defend those transports, Alpha.
Bombs down. How you guys doing on the Gibberin beams?
Bandit on your tail.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Damn it, it's one bomber after another. I can't go after the beams. I hope they're doing alright disarming it. Got the bombs. Might as well take out Manticore while I'm out here. How we doing on that beam turret? Nothing?
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
Go. Is that for me? It sure is. Alright. go. Consider yourself neutered, Giborum.
Check your six.
Actually, why even bother with the beams when this hole's gonna go down that easy? Get me out of here, get me out of here.
Destroyed the Giborum.
Shields in the back.
Well done, pilot. Resume your escort.
Any bombers? Nope. This one's mine. Clear. Clear out.
That's a confirmed
Here's my
kill.
resupply. Come on. I urge Alpha 2 and 3 do the same. As soon as I'm done, obviously.
Affirmative.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Good luck,
I
support.
copy. Engaging
Bounce.
jump drive now.
So far, so good. Who we got on standby? Theta Wing? If and when. Right now, I think we got this under control. That's pretty. Kind of looks like one of the
Bandits
sheep.
incoming.
Alright. Alright, that might be to lure us away. I don't know. I'm not going to sweat a couple Mara class fighters. Another game. Have me go 4 clicks that way while some bombers pop in right next door. Alright, they're starting to close. Wanna play chicken? Didn't work out so hot. What are we at? What are we at? 14.
Objective neutralized.
Minute 50 out. Let's try the speed up. I like that feature. Never used that when I was a kid.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Bombers. Good work. Man, alright. Finally some capable help. Blue Lions. Best of the best, I suppose, right? Alright. Speed it back up again. Alright. They jumped. Lambda's still a minute and a half out.
The Sula has engaged its jump drives and is now en route for Epsilon Pegasi.
Love to see it.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Just a couple Maras.
Yes, sir, we'll take them down.
You guys got this, right? Everyone's hull damage is looking pretty good too, or hull capacity, what have you. Yeah. That's a good laser right
Objective
there,
neutralized.
Kaiser.
The first transport has reached Epsilon Pegasi.
Excellent work, Blue Lions.
Good work, Alpha. Return to base.
Yes, sir. I'm out of here.
There they go. Here we go.
Excellent work, pilot. Your first sortie as leader of the 70th Blue Lions proved you are just the officer to lead this outfit. The Shivans launched a savage attack, but you and your squadron held them off. Because of your tactical leadership, the entire convoy safely reached Epsilon Pegasi. We need to deploy your unit to 3rd Fleet Headquarters pronto. Assemble your squadron in the ready room. Both Lambda transports reached Epsilon
jumps
Pegasi.
around.
Your efforts saved thousands of lives. We managed to save the GTF Solo. Visions it carried will
So,
help alleviate
all good
the-
things. We got another medal. Looking good. What's next?
At 23:45 hours, Allied Command authorized the immediate evacuation of 3rd Fleet Headquarters in the Capella system. The installation has come under heavy fighter and bomber attack. The Shivans are deploying their wings from the SD Neberos, a Ravana-class destroyer. The 19th Squadron, assigned to defend headquarters, has been wiped out.
Dunkirk.
The evacuation will proceed as follows. Lambda 1, Argo-class transport, will dock with the installation. Personnel will then board the Argo, which will take them to the GTD Masana. Command will deploy a second transport to extract the remaining personnel on board the installation. The injured have already been transferred to the medical vessel GTM Galen. After Lambda 2 has docked with the Orion, the Masana will leave the system, and you will be authorized to return to base. You will take Alpha and Delta wings and provide fighter cover for this operation. You must protect the installation, the Masana, and the 2 transports. Once evacuated, the installation will be destroyed.
Damn.
We have already extracted non-essential personnel, so the operation should proceed quickly. With the evacuation of headquarters, the Alliance is preparing to initiate the final phase of its plan to hold the Shivans in Capella.
Provide fighter cover for the evacuation. Alright. It's messing with my loadout. And my ship. What is that? Strategic assault. No, I love the Perseus. Now we have a 4th wingmate this time, or a 3rd wingmate, however you want to think of it. Honestly, that went swimmingly. Probably our best mission. Not
Alpha
yet,
1,
but
order
it
your
went
squad
well.
to defend the installation. ETA for the Masana is 60 seconds. A wing of Manticore's designation Ares is now attacking the base.
Affirmative.
Understood, Command.
What's your status, HQ?
We have sustained minor damage. Evacuation of non-essential personnel complete. We have transferred the injured to the GTM Galen.
Man, this
That's
thing's
a
deadly.
confirmed kill.
If you make contact, just eating through those shields and the hull. I love it.
This is the GTD Masana, standing by to receive transports.
God, look at all those Sathanuses in the distance around the sun.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
That's an eerie sight.
A wing of Nahima bombers has jumped in. Designation Pisces.
You guys take
Ready
on
to attack.
the Maras. I got the Pisces. Got the Nahimas. Alright, they have already launched their warheads.
Mayday! Mayday!
Alright, new guy's dead. All bombs are down. love how slow the bombers are. No match for the Perseus. And they can't even get a lock with all the beam cannons and everything I'm bringing to the party.
Pisces has been nullified.
You guys got that last Virgo?
Intercept Cancer Wing Alpha 1.
I
5
see him.
Nephilim bombers are closing in fast.
I
This
see
is the
him.
GTM Galen. We are now engaging our subspace drive.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Damn it. They always get those bombs off, don't they? Well, actually, no, that was some lesser fire. Hard to get a lock when
Show us how it's done.
We have negated Cancer Wing.
that's the best line. Show us how it's done, sir.
5 Seraphim bombers are emerging from subspace.
Love these later missions.
Intercept
It's
Taurus
cinematic
Wing.
how they play out. As the situation gets more and more dire. Alright, I got the bombers. Oh, is that all that we got right now? You guys want to hope?
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Hostiles approaching fast.
Roger that, sir.
You guys take
Engaging your
those
target.
out. I got the Seraphims. Take them out before they get in range. Done and done.
Taurus Wing neutralized.
Affirmative.
What are
Gemini
they
Wing
doing to
inbound.
that
They've
sun?
got 6 Nahima bombers.
Is it actually 6? Last time you said it was 5, it was 3. This looks like 4. It's definitely 4. How are we doing with Lima? What's Delta? I don't think I'm commanding Delta right now. Maybe they're part of that as well.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
We're staying on top of it. So far, so good. Use the force on this guy. Boom. Who needs the force when you got the Kaisers, though, honestly?
This is Lambda 1. Dock point secured. Transferring personnel now.
Breaking to attack.
You guys take out Capricorn. I'll look for the next bomber wing.
Welcome to the Masana. Phase 3 evacuation 50% complete.
More bombers. And I'm a little out of range this time. That's not good. Those are gonna hit. Hopefully the anti...
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target. You got him.
Screw it. I got it.
Lambda 1 engaging subspace drive.
21 kills already. These last missions are the best. Always need the force.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
HQ, this is Lambda 2. We are now preparing to dock.
Is Lambda 1 okay?
Roger that,
Good
Lambda
jump.
2. You may proceed.
Oh. Man, they fire them from a distance. Yeah, I should think those things are gonna... Alright, well. Got that one. think we got before they made impact. Surprised those are even showing up.
Affirmative.
Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
IFF confirmed.
Nothing but
Hostiles
bombers at
inbound.
this stage.
Masana, Lambda 2 here. We have docked with HQ. All remaining personnel are safely on board.
Acknowledged. Alpha Wing. Escort Lambda 2.
I already prioritized in command. Nope. I don't think so. Got it. Where's my resupply?
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Guess I don't need Tempests. Where is Lambda 2? Must be where they are. Yeah, I guess I got them as well. Mara class, not worried about that. They can handle that.
You got him.
Fought and killed a non-bomber in a while. Oh yeah, they move a little faster.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Never get my resupply at this rate. Lambda 2's looking good though. I think Lambda 1 jumped. Who's that jumping in?
Breaking to attack. On your six! On your six! I'm on it.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Roger that, sir.
Suppose if
Teach
you
me
guys
target.
take out those, then that's basically protecting the transports, because I got the bombers. My resupply guy's so pissed right now. Hold still. You guys get any away? .33, personal best for Flyboy Jr. .34. Alright, seriously, where's my resupply? Alright. Come around. Finally gonna get it. Alright.
Secondary bank's empty. Calling in support.
Gotta wait till
Rearming
you're
complete, sir. You're good to go.
Lambda 2
superior.
here. Docking
It's
sequence complete. Jump at
hooked
your
up.
discretion, Masana.
This
There
is
you
the
go.
GTD Masana. Stand clear of the installation. Now initiating remote destruct sequence.
Oh, yeah, there she is. How
Masana here. Engaging subspace drive.
close are we? That's probably not far enough. I want to see it. But I don't want to get destroyed.
Well done, Blue Lions. Secure the area and return to base.
Done and done.
Acknowledged. Returning to base now.
I copy. Engaging jump drive now.
Sweet. That was as clean and by the books as that could possibly have gone. Good work, team. Yeah, I think some guy just like grabbed a ship and was like, I'm with the Blue Lions, and he died really fast. How do I not get AAA status for that?
Lambda transport safely docked with the GTD.
We got a lot of medals when I wasn't paying attention.
The evacuation of 3rd Fleet headquarters was a complete success. Under your capable leadership, the 70th Blue Lions upholds its standing among the elite squadrons of the Galactic Terran Vasudin Alliance.
We're the elite squadron.
The GTVA Security Council has revealed its strategy for holding the Shivans in the Capella system. I will address the officers and crew of the Aquitaine in 1 hour. The 70th Blue Lions will play a critical role in the upcoming operation. I know that you and your squadron are up to the challenge.
This might be the last mission. I'm not sure.
The perseverance and courage of your unit are well noted.
Penultimate mission, actually, I think.
You eliminated all hostile targets. With our backs against the wall, every advantage we achieve can make the difference between annihilation and victory. For conspicuous gallantry at the risk of your own life, you have distinguished yourself above and beyond the call of duty in the highest traditions of military service. You are hereby awarded the GTVA Legion of Honor, the highest decoration awarded by the Galactic Terran Vasudin Alliance.
It's a hell of a collection there. Might be the last couple missions.
With over 100,000 casualties and more Shivans incoming, we have no hope of holding Capella. Our only real chance is to seal off the system and prevent the invasion from spreading to other Terran Vasudin worlds. If we fail to contain the Shivan advance, we will unleash the Second Great War, a conflict we have virtually no chance of surviving. The Lucifer fleet we defeated 32 years ago is nothing compared to the strength of this armada.
Yeah.
Command is committed to getting every last Terran out of the system.
And a couple of the students, too.
Over 80 Shivan juggernauts are now in position around the Capella Sun. Science vessels monitoring their activity have detected an anomalous subspace field rippling from the Juggernaut fleet. Though we can barely detect the field with our instruments, its intensity has been increasing slowly over the past 72 hours. We have known since the Great War that the Shivans possess advanced subspace technologies, but this field goes beyond our wildest speculations. The Shivans may be powering up a new kind of weapon, the likes of which we have never before encountered. Preparations are now underway to collapse the Epsilon Pegasi jump node. A Great War-era destroyer, the GTD Bastion, will contain multiple Meson warheads that will detonate inside the node. Scientists believe an explosion of sufficient magnitude will cause this node to collapse, as evidenced by the destruction of the Lucifer 32 years ago. The detonation of the Lucifer's reactors sealed off the Sol jump node in Delta Serpentis and severed all contact with Earth. The Bastion has completed its modifications in the Vega system and is now entering Capella. Skeptics have argued the Shivans made inter-system jumps without using nodes in Ross 128,
it's true.
IKEA, Vega, and other systems at the outbreak of the Great War. However, scientists assure us this plan will work. Though Shivans have used uncharted nodes and nodes too unstable for Terran and Vasudin vessels, they are as dependent on jump nodes as we are. Nevertheless, we must accept this strategy as nothing more than a temporary measure. Once we have evacuated all civilian and military personnel from the Capella system, we will send a second destroyer, also carrying Meson warheads, through the Capella jump node in Vega. If we succeed in sealing off both nodes, the Alliance will have trapped the Shivans in this system. If we fail, we face certain annihilation. This is our Alamo, pilots. We hold them here, or we die trying.
Hell yeah, Robert Loggia.
The GTD Bastion will enter the Capella system in 1835 hours. We're sending in the 116th to escort the warship into position. Our forward observer units near the juggernauts are calling for backup, so we'll send in the 83rd. 309th will assist with the containment effort at the Vega node. And as for the 70th Blue Lions, we've got something special for you.
Love it.
Your mission is to create a diversion at the Gamma Draconis node. The operation here will be a feint to lure the Shivan armada.
Nice.
The Colossus and his group will form a battle line near the node. By focusing our firepower here, we'll draw the brunt of the Shivan offensive. Meanwhile, on the other side of the system, the Bastion will collapse the node to Epsilon Pegasi. Your objectives are simple. Destroy all enemy targets.
Love it.
Be advised, reinforcements will not be readily available. In a recent engagement, the Colossus sustained damage to its fighter bays. You'll have to hold out till they get the flight deck cleared. Good luck, pilot.
Thank you, Admiral. Neutralize all enemy fighters that enter the field of engagement. Destroy targets of opportunity. Say no more. You know, we're living and dying by the Perseus here at the end of the game. And, oh, let's mix it up. No, let's grab a couple Kaisers. And since resupplies will be limited, go with our Tempests. Kill everything.
Roger, Command.
Oh, we got a new
Shivans
Alpha
have
4.
4 undefended freighters in system. The juggernauts near the star have not responded to our deployment.
Proceed, Colossus. We are sending in the fleet to attack the freighters.
You call that a fleet, Command? We can use some more help out here.
Hey, blue lights don't complain, Alpha 2.
Stay away from the cruisers, Alpha. Concentrate on fighters and let our warships do their job.
I don't see any fighters yet.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Hell yeah. Show them what the blue lines can do, gang.
Cruiser has now entered from Gamma Draconis.
Beta wing, now in position.
I've got him in my sights.
Sweet.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target. Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Neuter at first, gang. Be careful.
They've
You know what
scrambled
those
some
beam
fighters
cannons
from
can
within the
do.
system. Jump them fast before they swarm us.
Got company.
A second Kane-class cruiser has entered the system.
There she goes.
Designation Ball.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Take out the fighters.
That's a confirmed kill.
What did we have, 33 last time? 34? Let's see if we can't beat that. Let's go out big. Colossus is like,
Enemy wing closing
blue
in."
lines have destroyed everything before we even, before they even got to us, man. They're
BSC
awesome.
Hella, a Lilith-class cruiser has entered the system and is headed your way.
Get this bandit off me!
want to make it very clear. Beta is not
Incoming
affiliated with the Blue
signature.
Lions.
Hostile configuration.
Help me! This is the Stalwart, who suffered critical damage.
You got him.
13.
Rearm if you need to. This isn't over yet. Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
I need to rearm.
I called him first.
We've got company. We're tracking a new inbound wing, designation Cancer. Take them out now, Alpha.
I've got him in my sight.
Help me!
There we go. Get him, Colossus.
Rearming complete, sir.
We
You're
lost
good to
to
go.
Alpha 4 again. Son of a...
Gamma wing is being deployed. I've got him in my sight.
Gamma is Gamma Wing forming up on you, Alpha.
Gamma, welcome to the party. I'm starting to think like a
Gamma
Shivan.
Wing now in position.
I know where they're gonna fly.
Alpha, Delta Wing's heavy bombers are now at your disposal.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'll prioritize them on any of the big boys coming through. Do it for Beta.
Yes,
Actually,
sir.
everybody
We'll take 'em
destroy
down.
that. Shields up front.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Where are you? There's just so much going on right now. I'm like, I don't even know what anyone's doing.
Command, we're targeting a Rakshasa-class cruiser inbound from Gamma Draconis.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down. Yes, sir. We'll take him down. Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
All right. Picking me, huh?
I've got him in my sight.
Damn. All right. Good lord. Just trying to help.
I've got him in my sights. Target acquired.
Use your bombs, Delta. Come on. I'm gonna hang out back here. About enough beam cannons for one day. So many Sathanuses. Sathanicize? Sathani? I don't know.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go. I'm on it.
Roger that.
Pretty okay.
A Ravana-class destroyer has emerged from subspace. They're putting the pressure
The
on us
beast.
now.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Beast.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
I'm not sure you guys can take down the Ravana. That's how big it is. It's like blocking out the star. Again, if I get too close, it's gonna shred me apart. Where's the actual ship? Yeah.
Command, systems are blown. I need a repair.
Repair?
Roger that.
Just a nice generic engage the enemies.
The Ravana is going down, but we've sustained critical damage. Request status update, Command.
Bandit down.
Good work, team.
Command, a Shivan juggernaut has jumped within range. What's the status of the Bastion?
The situation at the Epsilon Pegasi node remains
A
unresolved.
Sathanas? Oh, snap. Good lord, they're just tearing it apart. 20 years it took to build this ship, and they're just... we don't...
Command, the Shivan juggernaut is ripping our hull to pieces. We can't hold them back much longer.
Colossus, we're pulling you out. Engage your subspace drive.
Colossus here. Command, hull failure seems imminent. We've fought the Bastion all the time we could. Let's hope this plan works.
Follow your orders, Colossus. Jump out of there, now!
Negative, Command. We'll hold them all.
Damn.
Abort mission. All units return to base. Alpha, you will be scrambled immediately to assist the Bastion.
Right away, sir. Jump drive engaged.
For your extraordinary record of confirmed kills, you have achieved the status of triple ace.
Bittersweet in light of what
Colossus
happened.
has been destroyed. Over 30,000 officers and crew, our colleagues, compatriots, and friends perished in this battle. The most powerful Terran Vasudan warship ever constructed, 20 years in the making, was vaporized in a matter of minutes. Command acknowledges there was nothing you could have done to save the Colossus. Many of your squad mates were killed. You were lucky to have survived the
Maniac.
engagement. However, we have no time to mourn the dead. We have a job to do. If we fail, millions more will suffer and die. The 70th Blue Lions are being scrambled to assist the Bastion. Fort to the ready room on the double.
There you go. Even my father never made triple ace. I'll be proud. Won't be anything if we don't finish this.
The GTD Bastion, loaded with Meson warheads, is now en route to the Epsilon Pegasi jump node. Bastion will be detonated inside the node to create a subspace cataclysm that will seal off the Capella system. If the Bastion fails to achieve this objective, the Shivans will swarm into our adjacent systems. The task force defending the Bastion has been decimated. 3 ships remain: the Templar, the Malta, and the Airtanax. All are Aeolus-class cruisers. The Shivans continue to send wave after wave of fighters and bombers. Only a handful of the Bastion's original fighter complement has survived the onslaught. Alpha, Delta, and Beta wings will fly heavy intercept. Your mission is to take out enemy bombers before they close within targeting distance. You'll be armed with the Trebuchet missile, which has an effective range of 4 kilometers. Gamma Wing will fly the Perseus.
I'll fly a Perseus.
Their role will be to engage enemy fighters.
I can take interceptors.
The majority of the fleet is fending off a massive attack at the Vega node. Thousands of civilians await evacuation, and the enemy continues to flood in from Gamma Draconis. We will not get a second chance to pull this off. If we fail here, we unleash the Second Shivan War. Must get the Bastion through at any cost.
What's this? Loki? That like old school? Hey, where's my oh, okay. Thought they were trying to pull one on me. Again. If it ain't broke, all about the Kaiser. Harpoon? Where's the trebuchet? There it is. Give it a shot. 5? 5? Oh man. Alright. We'll see.
They hit me hard. Diagnostic says I've got a core breach, but containment readings are normal. Does anyone see a problem with... I'm going down! We lost Beta 2. Looks like I took some shrapnel. Minor damage to stabilizers. No!
Jeez. Not a great start, boys.
Good thing you made it, Alpha. We're not doing so well. I thought Command forgot about us.
What's your
They
status?
sent the best of the best. Don't
We're
worry
hurting,
about it.
sir. They sent in every damn fighter and bomber in the Shivan armada.
What class of bombers, Beta?
Nephilim, Seraphim, Nahimas, you name it.
They all go down the same way. They all make the same sound.
Before the Bastion enters the node. The next Shivan wave should hit any second now.
You guys want to go? I can send you home. We got this. We just well, the Colossus was destroyed, but wasn't our fault.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Any bombers yet? Just fighters. Ooh. You can see even more Sathanis class ships there surrounding the Capella Star. Done and done. See, Beta, you gotta hang with the Blue Lions. Bombers? There they are. They're way out there, though. 4 of them.
Roger that.
You guys deal with them. Test out the range of these trebuchet missiles, which I've heard good things about.
We held them off.
There
we
you
held
go.
them off. Don't smoke them yet, Alpha 4. They're just getting started.
Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
Let's see how this does. 4,500 space units away. Didn't do much of anything. Man, why did I let Robert Loggia talk me into this, or was it that other guy?
Incoming jump signature.
It's all
Hostile
Robert
configuration.
Loggia at this point.
Show us how it's done, sir.
Lord.
Affirmative.
Oof.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down. Roger that.
I copy, sir. Disarming your target.
No.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
I'm gonna say 2 waves of bombers. Can you guys focus on one while I get these guys? Using the force. To some extent.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration. The Bastion is 7,000 meters out. ETA to node is 6 minutes.
27% hold capacity. Whole vitality. Come on. I gave you that order so long ago. Making me look bad, Blue Lions. Is this another wave over here? Jeez.
Hostiles approaching fast. I'm on it.
Oh, I have a rearm in transit. Sure I do.
Cover me! Cover me!
The Bastion is 4,500 meters from the jump node. ETA 5 minutes.
Heads up. Enemy wing closing in.
And I'm right over here. Guy right on top of me. All right. What the hell is my rearm? Oh, okay. Thanks. It's like, son of a bitch.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Hostiles approaching fast.
I'm on it. Dragons.
Breaking to attack.
You guys got rid of the dragons. Too fast for me, even though you have the slowest ships between the two of us.
Confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Damn.
The Bastion is close to 3,000 meters. We're almost there. Contact in 3 minutes.
I'm on it.
Don't worry about the dragons. I really think they're just here to create a diversion, try to get us away from our ward here.
Show us how it's done, sir.
Hell yeah. I already have the triple ace, so Not really anything else to shoot for here, except for Shivans, that is.
Affirmative.
Anybody out there killing those guys? Ooh, the rest of the squads took a serious hit. Beta, Gamma, Delta. Well, we guess we knew about Beta as soon as we got here. Where's the Bastion?
Bandits incoming!
2 minutes out. I think we got this. You guys working on those dragons? All but one. Well done. There she goes.
We have an ETA of 60 seconds.
Roger that.
$1,000 meters to go. 30 seconds and counting.
I think we got it. It says time waypoint because the ship's so big, though. It's like technically already there. Yeah.
$1,000 meters to go. 30 seconds and counting.
We got incoming, Alpha, 4 o'clock.
Target acquired. I'm locked on.
25 seconds. Get more fighter cover on the Bastion, pilot. We're almost there. Standing by to initiate detonation sequence.
I got him! Oh yeah, bandit down! Beautiful kill, sir.
10, 9,
Bastion's all clear,
8,
man.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Remote detonation sequence initiated. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3. Remote detonation sequence complete.
Nice. Did it work, eggheads?
Excellent work. The detonation of the Bastion's meson bombs created a subspace cataclysm that sealed off the node. You and the 70th Blue Lions deserve the highest commendation. The Security Council has authorized the deployment of the GTD Nereid. The destroyer will depart from the Vega system and collapse the node in 15 minutes. We must therefore complete our evacuation of Capella by that time. Any ship that remains behind will be trapped with the Shivan armada.
You do not want to be trapped
Our
with what they're about to do.
objective is to defend our convoys as they flee through the Vega node. Cargo ships, personnel transports, medical vessels, and the remnants of the Allied fleet are now in transit. These convoys are under heavy bomber fire. If we don't provide cover, thousands will die. Your secondary objective is to prevent Shivan warships from entering the Vega node. The Allied fleet has been polarized, so for the sake of all Terrans and Vesudans, the war must end here. You will receive authorization to enter the Vega node and leave the system once the Nereid has been deployed.
All right, final mission. Actually, really.
We have
Last
4
15
freighters,
minutes.
1 gas miner, and a transport now en route to the Vega node. The GBC Tanu and the Corvette Lemnos will provide fire support.
Command, we're sustaining heavy fire. If we don't get fighter cover pronto, we'll never reach Vega.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in...
The SC Thanatos has been engaged. 2 wings of Nahimas and a wing of Nephilim are inbound.
Thankfully, it's a carryover from that last mission, but thankfully we have good hull integrity.
Hull integrity failing. Get me out of here, Command. Breaking to attack.
Need some missiles before I jump back in.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
There we are.
Rearming sequence aborted.
Douche. It's worth it. I mean, piss that guy off to get that extra second.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Thanatos. Main bat, or one of the main baddies in Secret of Mana.
Show us how it's done, sir.
Hell yeah. Keep an eye on that sun, by the way.
Breaking to attack.
It's dropping.
Bandits incoming.
Allied forces have neutralized the Thanatos. Pursuit transports Kevichet and iPad have escaped the Capella system.
Good.
I copy.
The GTFR Sulfron will rendezvous with our fleet in Vega. The Shivans have sorted two Kane-class
Canes, I
warships,
see
the
'em.
Bane and the Malcolm. Intercept these cruisers before they make the jump to Vega. All units be advised, the second convoy group is entering the field of engagement. A science vessel and two medical ships are inbound. More freighters are on their way.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Nice. Missiles are good for that.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
No bombers. Shields in the back.
Breaking to attack.
More bombers.
Rearming sequence aborted.
Hey!
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Come on.
The Ennead and the Hazur have jumped safely to Vega.
I copy.
Rearming sequence aborted.
Who even responded to me?
On your six. On your six.
Wait, Beta 3, it says you're dead. Some Obi-Wan right here. Looking after me from beyond the grave. Yeah, everybody else is dead? That's not good. Okay, well, maybe my wingman reticle was, or
We
Feely
lost the GTM Sydenham.
confused. There we go.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
I don't think you're alive. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
We've got company.
I'll take it down at least. Nice.
The third convoy is in position. 2 medical ships and 4 troop transports are now heading for the node. The GTC Sparta will help cover their escape. We will deploy the final convoy momentarily. Incoming jump signature.
This is where it gets ridiculous.
Lambda transport down.
Probably because it's just me out here at this point. 10 minutes. We got 5 minutes. And this mission is interesting. Kind of realistic in that they keep...
We've got company.
I think you're alive.
We've lost another transport.
End this massacre now, pilots.
We have 1 Lambda transport left. Get them to the node alive. All civilians aboard the Omega transport have reached the Vega system safely.
That's good. Just sending in ridiculous numbers of ships at this point.
Check your hull integrity failing. Get me out of here, Command.
You already died, Beta 2. Can't die twice.
The Miranda has escaped to the Capella system.
I get it. There's no one else to shoot at. That's fair. I'm out of missiles. I think we got to start thinking about getting to that. Well. We got to start thinking about getting to that jump node. Maybe I should have left that guy alive.
We are detecting a massive shockwave emanating from the Capella Sun. All units proceed to the Vega node. You are advised to leave the system immediately.
This is the Lemnos. Now proceeding to disengage and depart.
Capella has gone supernova. Repeat, Capella has gone supernova. You must get to the Vega node and engage your jump drive now. This is Allied Command, signing off. Godspeed, pilots.
Yeah. That was not 15 minutes. Flyboy Jr. laying down his life to save the lives of the innocent. How come they get to leave? I think it's interesting, not all the Shivans leave. Also, this is unrealistic because I had no support out here, but my god. Like the Bahamut Zero materia, or whichever one destroys the whole universe. And it does like 5,000 damage. You're like, come on. Supernova.
To the pilots and crew, the 70th Blue Lions, GTD Aquitaine.
They're all dead.
It is my sad duty to report that your squadron leader never reached the Vega system. According to observers, Alpha 1 remained behind so that others might reach the Vega node.
Damn right.
The pilot made this decision even after being advised of the impending catastrophe.
I was given little
Because
to no
of this
warning, Robert
sacrifice and
Loggia.
the sacrifice of thousands of others, we halted the Shivan advance. We sealed off Capella, and our people are safe. Maybe forever.
Nice.
No one can fathom how or why the Shivans destroyed the Capella Star. We lost a place many of us called home. We lost entire squadrons, the Colossus, and most of our fleet. We lost so many friends that we celebrate our victory with grief and mourning. From our odyssey into hell, we return with a gift. The ancient technology to build a portal between Delta Serpentis and Sol. To restore our link to planet Earth. To return home after all these years. This is Admiral Petrock, signing off.
Excellent work, Robert Loggia. There you go. FreeSpace 3, The Journey Home, or The Voyage Home. Oh wait, Star Trek. Alright, there you go. Flyboy Jr. following in the footsteps of Flyboy, buddy. Triple ace. But there you go. My brain is fried, supernovaed after 8 hours straight of FreeSpace 2, but damn, I love this game. Good times. We'll see you next time for more fun times right here on Let's Play with Brigands. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you. And check the description of this video to see what song is playing right now.